Good afternoon, guys. It's Friday. I was in a rush leaving my house, so I did not record when I was leaving. But I am up in Enumclaw at Safeway, meeting up with JT and Joseph. We might have a couple people meet up with us tomorrow. We are headed towards the mountains, up towards Lonesome Lake to find some snow. Hopefully, a couple feet of snow. But we'll see if we get stuck and get into some sticky situations. But we'll keep it simple this morning, and we'll see you guys when we hit the trail. We're just waiting. JT's inside shopping. I scavenged the cabinets when I was leaving the house and grabbed enough food to last me the weekend, so no shopping this time. Just filled up at the fuel station, and we're gonna hit the road. It's about an hour drive from here up to the Lonesome Lake area. We'll see how far. We've got 2 days. We're going to camp 2 nights, I guess 3 days, but we'll see how far we can get up, see if we can get up to the lake or not. Snow reports are hit or miss. My mom's neighbor was just up there a couple days ago. He said it wasn't terrible, but they didn't go all the way up. So we'll see how much snow we get and how the Lone Peak does in some deep snow, not 2.5 inches. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the trail. All right, guys, we are off the highway. We're on Forest Service Road 75, headed up towards Lonesome Lake. No snow down here, but you can see some snow at the top.
Pretty light at the top.
You can definitely still see snow at the top, though, so we'll have to see if we get some deep snow. There is about 10 trucks down below with trailers on the back, empty, I assume. There's a bunch of side-by-side guys up here. Starting to hit some slush and snow. We pulled over here on the side to get some air out of the tires. I'm still rocking 40 PSI. It's getting a little slippery, so drop down to like 20 or so and keep on trekking. The view from up here is pretty good. But yeah, we'll keep going. I'll catch up with you guys here in a little bit. Alright, JT got himself in a predicament as we tried turning him around. Joseph's up against a tree. I'm parked way over there, so we're going to winch JT's front end this way so we can get him out of this here. Then we can get Joseph off the tree. So pulled out the winch. We'll see if JT hooked it up right or not, if his front bumper comes off. Hard right, all the way to the right. There you go. I wouldn't give it, hey, JT, don't give it any gas. Keep coming, keep coming. All right, stop. All right. All right, I went and got my truck. It was parked up there. I'm sure I put in a video from my phone. We were trying to get up to the top of the hill where I filmed my 6-month review, and JT and Joseph came this way. JT got stuck with a tree. He backed up and then turned into a cluster. Joseph tried backing up. He slid almost into the tree over there. That turned into a cluster. Tried turning him around. Now he's up against this tree. So we're having, yeah, now JT's up against the log on this side. So I think what I'm going to do is pull my truck forward, snatch block off of this tree to get Joseph out of here. Once we get him moved, I can snatch block off a tree behind JT and pull his ass end over and get him out of here. I think it's going to be our best bet here. But yeah, it's all in a day's fun. We're going to set up camp at 1. Now it's almost 3, so it gave us a couple hours. We got about 2 hours of daytime left, so, or daylight left. So let's get these guys unstuck. It's not without fault. I got stuck before we even came up this hill, up against a tree. But luckily my max tracks got me out on that one pretty easily. So let's get rolling on this. You're coming off the tree. Is that still in the teeth? Yeah. A little more, Joseph. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. All right. All right, pause. All right, we got him off of this tree. As you guys saw, winched him forward into this tree here. Now he should be smooth sailing straight down.
Should be good.
Next we'll get this guy unstuck. Now he can't hold over my head that he has gotten me unstuck. Now I've got to get him unstuck, so now we're even. Volkswagen to Chevy. I self-rescued when I was down there. All right, so I'd crank hard right. And I think we're basically smooth sailing. You're pretty open all the way. Yeah. Stay to the right. Keep going hard right. Keep going hard right. All right, now straighten out now. Right. All right, now we got to figure out JT's situation here. We need to get his ass end over, because I think he might be too far down to get his front end over. As I could winch with my snatch block to this tree, then Joseph's snatch block to that tree, and then to your back end.
The ass up?
Yeah, because I think this to that.
I like that. I like getting the head pointed down.
Yeah. All right, here's our plan with JT. Got my winch hooked up to this tree, hooked up to this tree right here, then back to his ass end, so we can hopefully pull his back end over and get his front end to come down. All right, is your car on, JT?
Yeah.
Crank hard left.
You want it neutral?
I don't know right now. Just crank it hard left.
I'm just in park.
That didn't sound good. And give it just a touch of gas. See if we can get your back tires to spin a little bit.
Whoa.
Just triangulated now this way so we can get his ass end more over. We got it over a little bit, but his front end kind of came over to the tree. So now we're going to get his back end over a little more. Yeah, just a hair.
Whoa.
How close are you?
4 inches.
Okay, let's go a little bit more. Well, try to spin a hair. All right, stop. Okay, I think we're actually going to be good there.
I think so. If I can get straight out of here.
Let me try to get your ass in over just a hair more.
You're coming forward.
Perfect. That's enough though. I got like 6 inches there now. Perfect. All right, we got him off the tree stump. I think he's straight enough to where he can go straight out of here. These guys are taunting us with their music down here now. Actually, I think they're about to leave. But we'll get everything unhooked, and then I'll catch you guys when we get back to the bottom. This has been a 3-hour journey here to get nowhere. All right, guys. Well, we got stuck right around there for 2 hours. Right there is where I did my 6-month review. So we're going to stay in this low section here. We'll have a fire somewhere over here. But minus the fog coverage, you usually have a pretty decent view there of the valley, and then obviously right there as well. There's a couple feet of snow here. You can kind of see kind of see there, it's up to above my knees. Over here is even deeper. It's supposed to snow tonight at some point, I think, but I haven't really checked. It is 3:45 right now, so not terrible timing, but plenty of snow. So I'm gonna get the camper set up. I didn't show you guys the last one, but I removed the box and the case and everything off the top of the camper. I can pull my truck into the garage at the new house. I can open it up about halfway so I can dry it out. I'll try to post a picture right here or something, but yeah, I got confirmation from Casey yesterday on the Starlink mount for the bigger gens. I'll post pictures right here. When this video is up, they'll be up on Etsy. I have the handle flap redesign done for the new gen handles. If you pre-bought the handles, I apologize. I kind of went back and forth on what I'm going to do with that. What I've settled on is basically you guys will have to pay shipping back to me. If it was an issue on my end, I would... Oh, man. I got that on video. I just ate shit for the 500th time. I got new boots for Christmas, but they were one size too small, and I overnighted new boots, and they showed up an hour after I left today. So I'm rocking my my Romeos that have almost no tread left on the bottom, which is not the best for snow. I'm gonna be bruised up by the time I get home. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So the handle flaps, you guys have to ship them back. If it was an issue on my end, I'd pay for shipping both ways. But it was a Lone Peak change. I have no affiliation to Lone Peak, so I didn't know about it until it happened. But what I'll do is you guys have to pay to ship them back to me. Same address that they got shipped to you from. I will pay to ship the new ones back to you. So you guys will be out the $5 or whatever. But that $5 is actually covering the new price of the handle flaps. The handle flaps have gone up to $60 thanks to inflation. Everything's gone up in price, the magnets, the filament, everything. So the handle flaps went up to $60 instead of $55. If you ordered the handle flaps and on your order it says pre-December production. You guys have a good day. Shipping them back to me will cover the cost of that, so you guys will cover that cost. I will pay out of pocket to ship the new flaps to you guys. If you guys bought them before I changed the description and the title of the flaps to pre-December production, if you guys bought them for your camper and they're the wrong size and your order has on there pre-December production, you guys will have to pay to ship them back to me. I will refund you guys the price of the flaps, the $55. You guys will have to reorder and pay for shipping again. I'm not going to cover shipping on that, as I updated the title, the description, everything, stating that that those flaps would not work with December or later production. Other than that, yeah, so I got the flaps done. The Starlink mount is dialed in, so that's good to go. That'll be listed. I don't have it on mine because I don't have that Starlink. I don't know if you guys would be interested, but part of getting this in the garage was I used to have my WeBoost antenna mounted to my crossbars. That made them too high, so I actually designed a mount here that mounts it on the side. Obviously, is a pain because of the angle of the side T-track, so that makes the mount flat. The folding mount is the WeBoost Overland mount, and then this little antenna holder. I have to drop about a ½ inch off of that. It's just a hair too high, but it works for my trip this weekend. But yeah, I'm gonna get the tent set up. It's starting to snow a little bit. I think we're supposed to get snow basically all night, and then I'll probably get my heater going pretty soon. I've got my thing full of wood here, so we'll get a fire going here pretty soon. And I'll catch you guys here in a little bit. All right, guys, we've got camp mostly set up. I'm boiling some water for some tea. Got my dinner warmed up there. JT's over there cooking or eating, one of the two. I brought my collapsible fire pit out, so we got that ripping. I haven't put a log on there in, I don't know, 45 minutes. Got the heater up and running. Got the camper wide open, but you know, it is what it is. It dumped snow for a little while. I was rolling up my winch. When we were rolling up the winches, I realized that the end of my winch line came off of the barrel and it wasn't rolling up correctly anymore. And got up to camp, and I was going through my stuff, and I found a bolt that fit perfectly. In the winch barrel. So I unspooled the winch, put the bolt in, re-spooled it back up. So should be golden now. But yeah, we're just gonna chill for a couple hours, hang out at the fire, get this thing rolling, eat some dinner, and then probably call it a night at a decent hour tonight. And not sure what our plan is tomorrow. Try to go get stuck somewhere else and find a better camp spot. But I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Good morning, guys. It's 7:45. We had a pretty good night. We stayed up till about 9:30 with the fire, and then we crawled up into bed about midnight. A couple Toyota guys rolled up here. Luckily, their friend came up this road and started honking. Realized LS swapped Toyota was sitting at the top of the hill. He's about to come bombing down this. He would have went right into JT, so they kind of made their own trail to get out of here. It's kind of a popular wheeling spot in the wintertime, so we figured we'd run into a couple guys in the middle of the night. The Lone Peak did good. I had the heater cranking most of the night. Used, 2/3 of a tank of fuel. So not bad. But yeah, we're kind of eating some breakfast, packing up so we can hit the trail. I think we've decided... I don't know if I showed it on my last video when I was up here doing the review, but there's you can't really see it, but you might be able to see the outline of the hill over there. There's a fire lookout over there, so I think we might try to mob over there and camp over there this evening. It's about 20 miles from here, so that'll take most of the day, I'm sure, with the slick roads. But yeah, you can see how far the fire pit went down. We got about 1.5 feet of snow that we're sitting on top of, so we got about about 2 inches of snow last night, I think. Not terrible. It's kind of been off and on all night. You hear it kind of coming and going. Probably one of the best nights of sleep I've had in the Lone Peak last night. So that's good. But yeah, we're just going to get everything packed up, get some breakfast in us, and then hit the trail, and I'll see you guys there. It's 8:30. Got my rig finally packed up. I used my traction boards to level myself last night, and then I remembered this morning that I took the mounts off the roof so I could get into my garage at my new house. I had nowhere to put them, but I kind of just ratchet strapped them to my water thing here for now. I don't want to put them inside because they're covered in ice, and I still got one more night of camping to do, so I don't feel like having all that water inside. Got my tires down to 15 psi. Joseph just dropped some more out of his tires. Starting to come down a little bit. It's kind of more of a sleet. It says it's 30 degrees outside. I'd say we probably got, 2 or 3 inches of snow last night. I'll throw up some pictures here, or maybe I'll steal JT's video that he sent me on Messenger, but this is where the Toyota guys came through. First guy, he was LS swapped, like 90s Toyota on 1 tons. He came down through here, and then the second guy went too far over, and his ass end spun around, and he was stuck there, so they had to winch him out of there. But it wasn't too bad. We'll see how today is. Ooh, it's quite the wind there. All of a sudden, it's the first wind we've really had all morning. But yeah, we'll keep trucking, and I'll catch up with you guys here in a little bit. We are headed back down. Joseph was not comfortable going down the backside to Lonesome Lake. It's pretty steep, long, like a mile and a half of basically down, and he was afraid we wouldn't be able to get back up. So we are backtracking down to the highway. We'll air back up, probably go over to Forest Road 70, basically Stampede Pass, and see how far we can get up there. It turns into a snow park up top, but see if we can find somewhere to camp in between the top and the bottom. But as we were leaving, a bunch of Jeep guys showed up where we were camping, so we headed out. So we're just coasting down the hill, through it in 4 low, and just kind of sitting in second gear, and we'll just head down. Got, I think, I checked right before we left, it's about 4 inches of fresh snow last night, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I'm taking the lead. Joseph's right behind me, and then JT's a ways back there. But yeah, we got a couple miles, about a half hour or so. We'll be down to the bottom. We'll air up, and then we'll hit the road. We'll see you then. We are off the highway, headed up Forest Road 70, past. Sorry, I keep forgetting their names. The other Lone Peak drivers I saw up at Safeway yesterday. They told me there's a couple of cars parked in the middle of the road. We got halfway up here, and there's this truck with a snowmobile trailer is stuck in the middle of the trail. They're putting chains on their rig. There might be enough room for us to go around on the right, but this road is kind of off camber, and I don't feel comfortable driving around them because I don't want to slide into their rig. So I'm gonna wait for them to finish up with their chains, and then we'll keep trucking, hopefully. If they were about a foot over to the left, I probably would have tried going around them, but I don't think there's enough room for us to go around them. So we'll hang out, and then we'll see where it goes. It's only 36 degrees out, and it's raining, which sucks. So hopefully we hit some snow a little bit further up, and we'll see what happens. If not, I guess we'll be cutting the trip short. here, boys. All right, so we got up to the T in the road where we camped a couple years ago in a snowstorm. There's a couple feet of snow there. It wasn't really anywhere for us to park to camp, so we kind of kept going up. Found a decent spot, and then it basically turned into a blizzard. It was dumping, and the wind was coming in real hard. So we turned around. We're going to head back down the mountain. As much as I love snow camping, I don't feel like getting stuck tomorrow morning trying to get off the mountain if we get a foot of snow. My Starlink's taking forever to connect. I should have turned it on before we came up here, but I'm waiting for it to connect so I can check the weather. But I think we're going to head down, have some lunch. It's 12 o'clock exactly right now. And then we may head back up to the same place we camped last night. We may try to find something different, a little lower. There's a couple feet of snow.
The rest of the way, Tyler.
A couple feet of snow. Just waiting for JT to link back up with us. He's coming down behind us, and we're going to keep heading down the hill. Hopefully that truck that was stuck in the middle of the road has found its way off of the road. It'll be a pain trying to get down if it's still stuck in the middle of the road, but I'll catch up with everyone when we get down there.
There you go.
Ready. Put it into reverse. Help him out a bit.
There you go.
Okay. All right, hold on right
Oh,
there.
oh,
Hold on right
oh.
there. This is good. This is a good spot.
Yeah.
Just let off the gas. Don't touch it. Let off the brake. Just let me pull you forward.
You just kind of roll up over the right.
There we go.
Where it is.
You get this on video, right? Okay. All right, so turn passenger. Okay, right about there. All right, guys, I'm gonna back up. One of you guys move the traction board in front of his rear tire.
Okay. So keep your feet on the brake. He's going to reposition.
No, I'm not moving. I'm gonna pull him backwards.
Oh.
Can you move the traction board in front of his rear tire?
Yeah.
Don't die.
Maybe I'll just pull on him right here. All right, that should be good. All right, let off the brake. Passenger. All right, I'm gonna back up. I'm pretty close to the end of my.
Put off your
All
brake.
right, let off the brakes.
Go to, or turn sideways a little bit. Straight, that's perfect.
Now he needs to be turned towards me.
Yeah.
If you turn the other way, it's gonna keep pulling him sideways. So
So
turn
passenger.
passengers a hair, right about there.
You take your foot off your side.
Perfect. Hit the brakes. Okay, brake.
So y'all
Forward slowly.
gnarly. That's how sick he was.
All right. Hopefully before this part of the video you just saw, but we came up on a stuck gladiator on 40s, stuck in the ditch. We spent about 20 minutes and got him out, winched him out, got him back on the road. Older guy up here alone. Luckily we came up on him. The two Jeeps that showed up behind him just sat in their Jeep watching everything. So, but we're headed back down the mountain now. JT said he got the whole recovery on video, so hopefully that's added to this. And yep, I'll see you guys when we get to the bottom. We're gonna get the bottom, pull over, and make some lunch because it's now 1 o'clock. So we'll see you there. All right, guys. I think everybody has given up hope for this trip. JT and Joseph decided they just want to head home. They both live quite a ways from here. JT, obviously, really far from here. I'm only about an hour and 10 minutes from home. It's basically 2 o'clock, and we're just sitting in rain. And the 2 trails that have snow on them are just packed with people, so it's just going to be a cluster F trying to find a spot tonight and not have a bunch of bros out doing donuts at 2 o'clock in the morning like we did last night. It's going to be even worse tonight. So we're down at the end of 70, about to get on the pavement, so we pulled over to air up. I told them to pull up to the corner, and they pulled up into the mud puddles, but gonna air up, hit the road. I'm gonna stop by our new house so I can pressure wash this thing with hot water and then head home from there. But I appreciate all you guys. We're getting close to 1,000 subs, just like the last video had said. Didn't get much of any drone footage. Didn't get much of any drone footage this trip. It was just too windy. It was gusting pretty good this morning when I tried getting the drone up. I had about a minute of drone footage I got. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys. Once we get to 1,000 subs, just like I keep saying, we'll do a giveaway for everything I offer for the Lone Peak on my Etsy store. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share it to your friends, and let me know what you guys want to see, and we'll try to make it happen. We'll try to get out after the new year once the temps drop some more and get some snow. I might try to head down towards Rife Lake, my spots down there, and try to find some snow camping to do. But yeah, appreciate all you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.